Super Dave here with another review. Super Dave here with another exciting Silverhawks review, and today we're looking at a Super 7 Silverhawk figure, Bluegrass. So let's go ahead and break open this shipper box. Oh wow, just take a look at that packaging. That is so awesome. Look at that. That crest on the front, embossed on there, and of course the word Bluegrass here, Super 7 logo. And on the back, it's even got embossed again that Silverhawks word. So let's go ahead and look. And there he is. Wow. What an amazing looking action figure. Of course, not as silver looking as what we got with Raymond Toys with our Quicksilver and Tallyhawk. But still, he's going to be cool, I do believe. There's the artwork on the back. Really neat. That reflective material is reflecting on everything. Look at those eyes, the way they look. That's kind of cool. It'll get my circle there. But there is a write-up of his bio. If you'd like to pause and read that now, you can. All right, let's go ahead and break open our Bluegrass here and check him out. And here we are in outer space, getting ready to go inside the space station itself, where the Silverhawks gather along with other allies from space to look at Bluegrass. And first, we want to take a look at Bluegrass and his accessories. And first, to look at our Bluegrass and his hands, he comes with a left bluish silver thumbs up as well as a right hand thumbs up that's flesh tone. All of these first set have one of each, like the balled up fisted hands left and right, and the weapon holding hands left and right, all horizontally hinged. And then you have also a set that looks like he's fingering the strings on the guitar, getting position and holding that guitar correctly. And then he comes with 1, 2, 3 flesh tone hands extra, the palm out type hand, open palm hand. And then also another one that looks like he's fingering some strings on the guitar, and then another one that is where he's doing the same, holding that guitar correctly. And then he comes equipped with a set of gesturing hands left and right there. Then he comes with 3 head sculpts. One where he's just kind of a neutral smile, of course with his cowboy hat. And then he has one with more of a smirk face with kind of a smirk. Corners of his mouth, one side going up, one side going down. And then a teeth showing smiley face head with a wink. And you notice all of these have the mohawk kind of tab on the top, because you can pop off this cowboy hat, and you can see on the inside of the cowboy hat there is the mohawk indentation there. And so then you can always place the cowboy hat on any of the heads that you desire to. So that is cool, as you see. He comes with 2 guitars. He comes with this rock and roll looking guitar that's cool, almost reminiscent of like the 80s, and it shoots out a blue beam that tabs into the end. And then he comes with his other guitar, which he called Hot Lick, which also is able to shoot out some musical notes magically to attack his foes. And it looks like to me that this is actually his Hulk, which is actually named Sideman. Sideman, his companion hawk, it is actually his hawk transformed. His hawk can transform from this guitar into either the version with his wings spread out, which he comes with, or with his wings folded in. There's unfortunately no articulation to these birds like we saw with the Raymond toys, and instead of coming with two birds, Raymond toys came with one, with the ability to swap out the wings being folded out or spread out. This one, you have actual physical bird with his wings folded in, and actual physical bird Sideman with his wings folded out or spread out. And then of course again the transformed look there, and that piece attaches to the end of that beak, if you will. If you take a look at that, there's Sideman's face, pretty flat there. But does look like that is the bird all curled in there to become that guitar. So that's really neat. Then he comes with his lasso all curled up here, which he could hold. It's kind of a flat gray material, as well as a lasso that is spread out, which you'll be able to whip around. It is unfortunately not wired, so you're not going to be able to shape it perfectly. You can shape it some. We'll take a look at that. And then he comes with a guitar strap for both guitars, which is really neat, with the holes there so that you can peg them in, and they do have places on them, as you can see there, to be able to peg in those guitar straps, so he'll be able to hold them around his neck. And he also comes with that scarf, that red scarf, which is also removable, which is loose, as you can see there. So there you have all of his accessories. Now, I mentioned a hawk type mask. Of course, we know that Quicksilver came with a hawk style mask, and then that mask can like go on up into his helmet and reveal his flesh face, these cybernetic characters. But he did not come with one. I checked online to make sure I didn't miss it. He does not come with that mask like the other ones have, that kind of cybernetically comes out of his helmet and to covering his face to protect him like the description said he does. He does not have wings, that is true, like the description said, but he also doesn't have his face mask. So that is interesting. I cannot remember if he did in the cartoon or not. Apparently not. He was a little different. But instead of having lasers built into his wings or his arms, he of course used his guitar to play tunes that would have devastating lasers to come out and attack his enemy. So there we go. Now let's look at our Bluegrass, his articulation. All right, going ahead and bringing Bluegrass on in a little closer here. You'll be able to see that he can look up a good amount there. He's going to be able to look down a decent amount. He'll also be able to get some pretty good head pivoting. That's really nice. Of course, side to side. He's going to be able to look side to side. And you see those little designs on his ears there. There's some detail given there. And again, as we showed you before, you can remove that hat, which is a really nice looking cowboy hat. Neat characteristic there for our Bluegrass. You can see how that one looks, and all these heads that he comes with pretty much articulate the same way. Then his arms are going to be able to rotate full 360. He's going to be able to get better than 90 degrees. He's also got true bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, but also has swivel at the elbow. He'll be able to get horizontal hinged and swivel at the wrist on both sides, and all of these wrists are horizontally hinged on Bluegrass. Then looking at his diaphragm, you're going to be able to crunch forward about that much. You're going to be able to bend back about that much, and then get just a little bit of side-to-side motion and a little bit of swivel, but not a lot of range there. But it's good to know we can get some, which is nice. You can see he has some muscularity there, biceps worked into his arms. See the way the back of the sleeve looks there, and some muscle tone, some shading in the back, but just really no silver per se, no metallic silver for sure in this character or in any of these Silver Hawks so far. He's going to be able to turn side to side with that waist, but that's about it. He's not going to really get any kind of movement other than just swiveling side to side in the waist. He'll be able to get full splits with those legs. He has a little bit of thigh rotation because of what's built in there. He's going to be able to get up a good amount. He has single jointed knees as well as knee rotation. He has the ability to go pretty much tiptoes with those boots. Goes up just slightly, but also gets generous ankle rockers with a forward-facing pin with peg holes in the bottom. No boot cut, but again, does have that knee cut there, so that's good. So pretty much standard articulation for a Ultimates figure by Super 7. I would say maybe a little bit better than what we have seen in some of the Thundercats, but nothing dynamic or revolutionary. Still kind of behind when it comes to double joints and range of motions, with even some $20 figures out there. So that is what it is, but these characters are very detailed and look really, really nice. All right, let's go ahead now and take a look at him equipped with some of his accessories. And here's our Bluegrass fingering those strings on his guitar, or in this case, Hot Lick, who transforms into Sideman, I guess. And again, he has the guitar strap equipped here, as you can see. The bandana kind of raises up. You have to kind of adjust that. You can put the hat however you want to. Unfortunately, he doesn't look down far enough to kind of look at his guitar. That's unfortunate. But he's still looking cool. I'm liking the guitar look. I'll mention this. You are not going to be able to equip this effect piece on the end and actually stay. It's what it's going to do is it's going to droop and fall off every time unless you glue it on. I even tried some tacky, and it still slopes and wants to fall off. But there is a hole up inside of here for the beak to go in, and in theory, and I'll show you here very quickly, you should be able to attach this into that hole, and you can see how it's doing there. It's just not gonna really stay, or that's gonna happen. All right, that doesn't have to happen. Let's try that again. Go ahead and strap that on, or plug that into that hole with his beak. Down in there, make sure it's in there good. It's kind of form fits to his face as well, but just with the gravity of the figure, it's just not going to stay on. So, and it is kind of hard, or I've had a little bit of a difficulty, and this is not necessarily something unique to this line or to this figure, for him to stand up, but you just see that that's just not working on that one. All right, and here is our Bluegrass Silverhawk figure with his other guitar, with that laser beam coming out of the guitar there. As you can see, it plugs in, and that one certainly can hold up the weight with no problems. You see Sideman, his Hawk, his electronic Hawk sidekick with the guitar strings and the gears on the back. So that is definitely Hot Lick transformed, and the face, you know, flattens out on that bridge of the guitar when he transforms into the other guitar. This is the second guitar, so you see the difference there. And also put in the other face sculpt so that you could see him equipped with the one where he's got his teeth showing and he's winking at us. So there you see that. All right. And here is our Bluegrass. As you can see, he's kind of holding the brim of that hat with that thumbs up hand, and then grasping hold of that lasso wrapped up, circled up there, as well as his sideman Hawk there flying at his side, and he's walking with authority, ready to get down to business with his lasso. And now let's look at his lasso stretched out here, and here is our Bluegrass whipping that flat gray lasso around. He can hold it, and there it is. And you can turn. There is like a joint at the top here where you can turn this at different angles. See, like so. But he's looking good, trying to whip that around. And he got his man. He got his gore here. Lassoed him. That's cool. And it fits well around that body shape. It's shaped kind of like it would lasso. So maybe it's designed to lasso the Monstar figure, I'm assuming, because I tried several action figures and they were just too thin for this to go around without it just being kind of loose, on them, just kind of loose on them, their bodies. But it actually fits on Gore here, so that's cool. Looks neat. Check it out. And here he is looking sharp, basically with everything in tow there, with the exception of the other guitar. But of course, like I said, he would be transformed back into Sideman, his sidekick bird there, when he's not a guitar. And the other guitar I've just got strapped back there to his back with the guitar strap. So he's looking cool, and I think he's gonna make an awesome part of my collection. I like him so far. And let's go ahead and do some comparisons. And so here are the two Silver Hawks that I have reviewed so far. Raymond Toys Quicksilver with Tally Hawk by Raymond Toys, and of course Super 7's Bluegrass with his sidekick Sideman, which is actually his guitar also when he transforms, the Hot Lick guitar. You can see I've got his other guitar strapped to his back with that guitar strap, and he is also holding his lasso there. So that's all of his accessories for the most part equipped there for you to see. So there are the two Silver Hawks that we have so far, and we're going to be doing the other ones as we get them. And I have also Steel Wheel, so we'll be showing you him alongside of Bluegrass and our Quicksilver that I have that, Wave 1 has actually not been released yet. Wave 2 came first, so we'll eventually get Quicksilver by Super 7 and the Tally Hawk. But I'm glad to have this one by Raymond Toys to go alongside of this one. I just like the metallic silver on the Raymond Toys version of him, and it goes along good. I mean, he's a little taller than him, but it still works. So cool. So we'll do some more reviews of some Silver Hawks as well as Monstar with his throne very soon here. And thank you for joining us for this Super Dave review. Please like if you've enjoyed this video, comment if you'd like to share something. Also, subscribe if you've not done so, and we'll see you next time on another Super Dave review. Here's some photos in the photo gallery.